Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Why Run podcast live, finally, and up on panel from California. We got just
Boo
right.
that guy.
Yeah, we don't want to hear it.
Boo him
No,
over and over.
no,
Yes.
no. Mm-mm. So, how are things in California?
Well, when I first got back, they were hell.
Mm.
It was hell.
It
But
was
everything is
hell.
good now. Yep. Everything is good
Oh,
now.
okay.
The weather has cooled down. You know what? It kind of dropped down like 20 fucking degrees and shit. So yesterday was still kind of hot, but we weren't bitching at all. We were like, no,
Mm.
at least it ain't 100. So like, yes, keep dropping.
Oh
But
my
yeah, we're
gosh,
good.
you got so serious about it yesterday and the day before.
It was horrible, man.
I don't know about that.
No, it was horrible. Stepping off that bus, I was like, "Am I in the butthole of Arizona?" it was like Arizona times five. I was like, "Son of a bitch!" I almost got back on the
Arizona's
bus.
butthole, interesting.
Well, yeah, because everybody knows Arizona's always hot. So
But
like,
why you gotta be a butthole though?
because well, they do say that Arizona is the devil's butthole, but that's why
Who
it's so
said that?
hot.
I want to know who said that.
People say that.
People say that.
Yeah, people say that
Hmm.
Arizona is the devil's butthole.
Mm. If you're one of
Yeah.
those people, DM me because I want to know what's up with that.
I've heard it before.
That's the first for me. God damn, I'm
Really?
kind of offended
Why?
because why do we gotta be a butthole just because it's hot? We can't help it. Y'all just mad because we used to it.
Yeah, that could be it.
We get hydrated off of caffeine, not just water, caffeine. We get hydrated on Dunks and Starbucks.
Coffee doesn't hydrate you. It
Mm,
dehydrates you.
we still get hydrated from caffeine.
You should no. You should put
It
salt in
keeps
there.
us awake. It keeps us awake.
Yeah.
hmm
You
That's why
should
we're
make
just
your coffee
like
with Pedialyte.
Pedialyte, Pedialyte and
Mhm.
coffee.
Yeah. Or electrolyte water.
That's why they have refreshers, but refreshers they're not like yeah for that. It's just a refresher like lemonade.
Lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Lemonade.
Yes.
So how you doing?
I'm feeling pretty fucking good today. And I don't know why, but I feel gracious even though I have this headache. I have a headache right now, and I did everything that you told me to do, and it nothing's kicked in yet. I made myself a coffee this morning, which you heard me, and I didn't even drink it all, and I don't know why. Um, Made me a breakfast burrito with avocado, salsa, and bacon, eggs, cheese. It was so
Mm,
good with French fries, with a bunch of what was it, garlic salt and garlic powder and pepper. It
mm,
was so fucking good. Had a pickle, and I had my sparkling water and a diet coke. It was delicious.
mm.
And I have a candle going. I painted rattles. So I don't know what's going on with me today. Today's a good day. And you know what? It's probably because I canceled the Amazon.
No,
That's
yeah.
probably why. I'm not going to give it
Why
all
did you
away. But yes.
Why did you cancel? Were you up all night?
Oh shit. Let me tell you. Yes, Rob and I went to bed. I think kind of early. We went to bed early. I think.
Yeah.
Um, After we were done doing the do, yeah, that was pretty early for us. And um, yeah, we conked out, but then I woke up because there was a noise outside, and it woke me up. And then I was asking myself, like, did I cancel the block? Because at that time it was already like 12:30. That's how early we
Mm.
went to bed, baby. And
Oh shit.
I looked at the app, and I was like, oh, I need to cancel this because there was no way in hell I was gonna be waking up at 3:30 to make my
Yeah.
5:30 block. So I was like, cancel. So I canceled it, and yeah, was out like a light.
Damn. I woke up
Mm-hmm.
at like 4. No, actually, I woke up at 3:33. I remember seeing the time.
Oh, 3:33, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And I was like, was she supposed to be awake right now? And then
You're
I
like, no
checked
idea.
and I was like, I don't remember what time. Then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at 4:44, and then I woke up
Mm-hmm.
at 6, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I visited a
Mm-hmm.
dumpster. It was great.
Mm-hmm. Yes, babe.
What are you doing?
I'm getting me some water. So,
Oh, no wonder.
yeah. You hear me digging
No
around?
wonder. Yeah, I hear the air.
God damn it. So the audio is contaminated now. Lovely. Yeah,
It's
you guys know
fine.
how much I hate it.
People's brains are contaminated. They'll be fine.
Mm. Contaminate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's another thing that just Rob told me to do. He was like, make sure you take the cans and the plastics over to the recycling center. And I was like, yes, babe.
And did you?
Yeah.
Lie.
No, I didn't. I should do that today since I'm feeling so good right now. So yeah, and yeah, they're starting to be in the way because remember you were asking me that you're like I feel like the bags are in the
Yeah.
way, and I'm like no, it's fine.
Yeah.
And here I'm the
They
main
do
one that's
hold.
convincing everybody like it's all good, and here now it's getting in my way just a little
Yeah.
bit.
They do hold
But
more, so that's good. But still,
yeah, well,
um,
like you said, to you get smaller bags so that like first of all, it don't take up that much room, and then like second, like you're attentive to it
yeah.
a lot more quicker.
Hmm.
So
Yes, babe.
yep. So I should do that today, and there's a couple other things that I need to, or I should be getting done today, but we gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, and you guys, I posted a stories on my art page on IG. Go check it out. I was if you guys want to see me painting rattles, that's what you'll find. So that's all my stories. Yay!
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and check
When
out
did
my
you
my art struggles podcast.
when did you post rattles?
Just now.
Um, I
Mm-hmm.
can't check it until after the show, but
It's
it
all good,
will.
baby. I'm feeling so good today, and like I wonder why, and I shouldn't ask why because I'm always
Hmm.
like just frowned up all the time. Like I'm always just negative, and now like I'm feeling
Enjoy it.
good. Yes, and I don't know if it's because of the news that you told me early this morning.
Yeah,
As
I
soon as
was
I
about to say
opened my
that.
eyes, yes, Yes. Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm down.
Yo.
Yup. And I hope it's no prank, because that's what we're gonna be talking about today.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, babe.
Would you say that I'm a prankster?
Are you a prankster?
Would you say that I am?
I think you could be. You just don't pull that shit on me.
Like
Oh
I'm in
my
your closet,
gosh.
babe.
Hmm?
I'm in your closet, babe.
Mm. Man, that wouldn't
Nah.
be a prank. That would be a good time.
I don't know. I don't like being in the closet. I've
Mm.
never been. For anybody gets any ideas, I've never been in the closet. No, but
Man.
I don't know if I've.
Check your IG messages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, what was you
No,
gonna say?
I don't think I've ever been a prankster, but I have pulled a prank on one person, and it went pretty smooth.
What
But
prank was that? Oh my god.
well, I had told her it was, mind you, it was April Fool's Day. So if I fucking prank you on April Fool's and you fall for it, you're dumb. But I told this chick that I was cleaning my gun, and then I had like two wooden planks, like I don't remember what size they were, but they were like two wooden planks, and I'm sure she could hear the gun, right? Because I did have a gun. I wasn't cleaning it, but I had it there with me. And then I hit the two boards together, so it made that loud bang sound. And then I was like, "Oh fuck!" And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I shot myself." And she was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And this was before camera phones. I think it was before camera phone. It was definitely before fucking video chat. So yeah, there was no prove it. There was none of that shit. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
she was all
Oh,
scared. But yeah, that was
you're
funny.
mean.
Yes, that was me.
Mm-mm.
That's why I said it was fucking April Fool. So if I fooled her, then she's dumb.
Um. Okay, let me ask you: am I a prankster?
No, I'm
Are
not.
you sure about that?
That I know of. I don't know if you've ever pranked me, huh?
Okay, if it's not a prank, I'm a good liar.
Why?
Well, no, because I mean, I think I'm pretty good at. I would call them pranks, because I don't lie, but um, I can lie, and I do
Mhm.
think it's because, like, okay, like I have humor, like I have a personality, but
Mhm.
I'm also most of the time very serious. Like I'm a serious person. Um,
Yeah.
so I think most of the time people take my seriousness when I say I'm serious. So like
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of times where, let's say, I call my brother or I call my parents, and I could just be so like, "Mom, guess what?" Like I can make my voice sound
Yeah.
very distressed,
Mhm.
and this is and it's a fucked up thing for me to even do, only because they know how stressed out I am, right, in real
Yeah.
life. So if I were to call them and prank them and be like, "Oh my god, like my car, like my car is all fucked up," like I could just say whatever,
Mhm.
and they would actually believe it, because
Oh yeah.
they know my stresses. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that's what could help the prank. but it's still kind of like fucked up, and that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna be kind of talking
Okay.
about today, are like fucked up pranks. But no, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that you kind of do get me like that too sometimes. I'm like, babe, guess what? And I'm like, what? And you're like dragging it on. I'm like, say it. Tell me. But yeah,
Yeah, I do that, and then I'm just like, never mind, or I'm
it's
like,
nothing.
I'll text it to you.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Yeah, I try not to do that, but sometimes when it comes out, then I'm just like, oh, okay, okay, I'll just go ahead, because I don't wanna, I really don't wanna stress you out. So that's when I'll be like, okay, I'll tell you. So
Yeah. Would you say that you're a good sport if somebody did play a prank on you? And like, what's too far? What's going
um
too far?
going too far would be like cash exchange.
Hmm.
Like if you prank me to get money out of me,
Mhm.
something like that, or if somebody gets hurt, most of all, like
Yeah.
if yeah, if like physically hurt, even emotionally hurt, like, oh yeah, you're adopted, and all of a sudden, hi, just kidding, you fucking fell for it, like something like that. It's fucked up. But
Yeah.
something to me, um like, don't fuck with me too hard, and that's kind
Hmm.
of hard to describe, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, like don't I'm a materialistic person. Don't fuck with my shit. If you fuck with my emotions, I could deal with that, because it's just easy for me to drop you emotionally.
Hmm.
um yeah, or if you when I say when you take it too far, like personal stuff, like, oh gosh, I don't even know, because personal stuff, it really doesn't hurt me unless I'm already feeling like that. I don't know if that makes
Mhm.
sense, but
Yeah.
like, okay, if you guys didn't know, like, I don't have real teeth. I had my all of my teeth extracted, so I have, oh my god, I have dentures, and so it's almost as personal as you picking on something like that personal to me. I mean, if you guys talk shit about my teeth, like I did it for my own health. I know why I did it. But if you go too far, it's almost like you knocking out my teeth and breaking my teeth.
Hmm.
Or like if you do something violent to where you're taking that away from me, then yeah, that's going too far.
Yeah.
So it's just like that. I'm not saying that's what it is, but if you hit someone in a crotch, they're never gonna fucking forgive you for that. So it's kind
Yeah.
of the same thing for me.
Yeah.
Now, have you do you like, either it be you, well, you already just said it, but have you witnessed or watched a video of a good prank?
Um. First of all, I don't like to get pranked, and definitely don't prank me with, like you said, people getting hurt or hurting me. I'm gonna fuck you up if you do that, and then it's not gonna be a prank. We're
Word.
gonna be on World Star and shit. But um, and I hate to say this because I don't like this person. I don't like the guy that did it. But the prank that I saw, the video that I've seen that I thought was a good prank or was funny was um this guy had a Grim Reaper friend, like somebody dressed up as a Grim Reaper, and then he was pretending like he didn't see him, but the other person that, like, he would walk up to random people on the street or whatever, or sit next to them on the bus stop, and then the Grim Reaper would, like, he would pretend like he wasn't seeing the Grim Reaper, and the other person would, like, oh shit, there's a guy dressed as the Grim Reaper, and then he would be
Oh,
like, what the hell, I don't see him, and then they would be like, yeah, he's right there, and then the guy would touch this guy's head, and then he would just like die. He would
Oh my
pretend to
god.
die. So people were like, "Oh shit!" and then they would like get up and run away. Like I saw that one. That one I thought was funny because the other ones, like this guy's a prankster, and I think he was like one of the first YouTube pranksters. They got famous off of that shit, and of course it got to his head, and he's got mental illness and all kinds of shit. But
Oh no way.
um, yeah, I
Ooh.
talked to you about him before, but the earlier pranks that he did, I think one of them was kind of like it was clever. It was like nobody had done stuff like that, so I was like, oh shit, like that's pretty cool. But I didn't think it was funny. I just thought it was different. But yeah, that one with the Green Reaper, that shit was funny. Because people were like just chilling, like, oh, there's a guy right there dressed up as him. Like, where? I don't see him. And then he would just touch his face, like his head, and he would faint or pass out or pretend to die. Yeah,
Ooh.
that one.
Wow.
All the other ones seem cringy and like stupid. If they don't make, like, they really don't. I don't know. I feel like people are taking it too far. But before we get into all that stuff, what's the funniest one that you've seen?
Well, it's not what I seen. It's what I heard. It was told to me by my parents. I think they
Mm-hmm.
told you and I about it, but they were listening to a radio show in the car. This was like before they had streaming services and shit like that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they were listening to the radio, and I think it was either Easter or Thanksgiving, but
Mm-hmm.
they're like, of course, the host, they got onto the radio and they were just like like pretending like they were in a helicopter flying
Mm-hmm.
over the city of Phoenix. And I think it was on the holiday. On the holiday, again, I don't know if it was Easter or Thanksgiving, but they were like, "Yeah, we're in the chopper. You know, we're flying over Phoenix, Arizona. Like, oh, it's a beautiful holiday and blah blah blah." And they're just like, "Yeah, we're gonna be giving out free turkeys or something." Like they were giving out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna throw these turkeys out of the chopper in Central Phoenix Park or something like that." And they were just like, "Yeah, we're gonna throw these turkeys out of the chopper," and you could hear like chickens, like you can hear chickens
Mm-hmm.
chirping, like little chickens,
Yeah, little chicks.
uh yeah, little chicks, and you could hear them, like tweet, 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 like,
Yeah.
and people were freaking out. They were calling the station, and they were like, "You better not throw these poor little chicks," and they're like, "Oh, but we're eating them on Thanksgiving. That's what this is all about." Like they're all like making it sound like, like all fucked up and like funny at the same time. And they were just like, "Oh yeah, like don't you want these little chicks on your Thanksgiving table tonight?" Like they were all like talking all
Mm-hmm.
that. And you could just hear these, and there were people calling, crying, dude. And this is what my parents are telling me. They're just like, "Oh yeah, people are calling them crying, telling them not to do it, begging them not to do it." And that there were like organizations that were like calling them, saying that they'll adopt them. They'll give them money if they don't do it, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Okay, we're getting ready to throw them out now." And then people actually gathered to that park. And they were already holding out blankets and nets and shit like that. And I was like, "Oh my god, this is wild." So my parents are telling me, they were like, "Yeah, um they were like, 1, 2, 3," and then you just hear like all the chicks, and kind of like they were,
Mm-hmm.
kind of fading out the noises of these chicks. But there really was a chopper. There really was
Mm-hmm.
a chopper out there flying around. And then I guess they had like radio crew out there at the park too, so you can
Yeah.
hear the people screaming on the on the, on the fucking radio. People were like, "Oh my god!" Like, they were just crying and sobbing, and they were just in disbelief. But I guess what they threw out, they were throwing out like plushy turkeys and chicks and things like that. Yeah, like pumpkins, and then they all
Yeah.
had money inside of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so yeah, and I thought that was a pretty good prank, but fuck, man, if you have organizations calling you, begging you, offering you money, telling you that they would adopt the chick so that you won't throw them out of a fucking helicopter. Like, that's a pretty good prank. But yeah, a lot of people showed up. They were advertising it, I think, like all morning up to the afternoon, and people were like, I left my job to come out here, and like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, and my parents, they were telling me all of that shit. They were like, other people said that they left their jobs. Like, they were working on Thanksgiving, but they
Yeah.
yeah, got let out or something. And they all fucking showed up over there, and people out there with blankets and tarps and nets, and people were just, you could just hear them screaming on there. And I was just laughing at my parents talk, because my dad, like, he tells stories like how I tell stories. So my
Yeah, he
dad was
acts it
all
out.
acting it out and everything. So yeah. But that was a pretty good prank.
Yeah. Especially if they got money
Oh
after
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure. And it wasn't no like dollars. Like, I guess people were getting like 20s, 50s, and hundreds.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was pretty generous. But fuck, man, if you're an animal
Emotional
activist,
damage.
for sure. And what's really funny is that those radio hosts, they really weren't in the chopper. You just heard the helicopter, and then you just heard the chicks.
The chicks,
So
yeah.
yeah, and my dad said that the chicks were in the studio with them.
Yeah.
So, and my dad's like, yeah, they had their own microphones. So
Oh.
yeah, so like when they pretend to throw them out, you had the producer like working
Remove
the
the mic.
the, the volumes and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's a
Mhm.
clever one.
Yeah, it is. Fucking man, all the fucking Phoenix showed up. That's a pretty good prank when you get everyone
Yeah.
moving. Mhm.
Yeah. Damn.
Dude, you know what? I don't think I'm a prankster. I think I'm just a liar, an exaggerator. I don't know.
A
I don't
liar.
think I don't think I pranked anyone really, because I am not sensitive person. I am a serious person. So
Mhm.
yeah, like, I don't know.
So when you say pranking and you say I'm just a liar, so you're saying like telling someone, oh fuck, I had
Yeah,
no
I'm
thoughts on
really
it.
good at that. Like, I mean, I don't know if I told you this, but like when I was younger, like little, I used to
Mhm.
act out a lot of the movies that I watched. So I was already exercising my voice since I was a
Mhm.
child.
Hmm.
So yeah, and the whole being like dramatic and shit, like, when you're a kid, you're watching a movie, you're kind of talking along with the character.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did that a lot as a kid, and I used to
Mhm.
change my voice a lot as a kid,
Mhm.
and I think that's why certain things I think I could make myself sound like,
Yeah.
yeah, like certain characters I can kind of.
Jebediah. No, I heard you.
Ellie Mae. My name's Jebediah. Yeah, like yeah, it's just it's yeah. I thought about voice acting, but like yeah, like I can really like be hysterical. Like I could just be like, oh my god, like I could really do it.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't think that's cool to do on my parents, but sometimes like yeah, I like to like mess with them and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes my brother, but he's more serious than I am. Like
He
yeah,
doesn't have a sense of humor.
he
Just
has
too
a
dry.
sense of humor, but it just depends what you say to him. Because there's some people that have like and I'm not saying this about my brother, but you know how people have like past traumas and stuff,
Hmm.
or like if they don't like too much of something, it kind of
Yeah.
like it weirds them out. Yeah, like I'm mindful of that with my family.
Yeah. I think my older brother's like that. Like
Oh
he
really?
can take a joke, but he doesn't like to be humiliated or used in a prank.
Mm,
But I don't know.
yeah, I get
I
that.
think
I
it just
respect that.
uh, I think that's part of the reason why he doesn't like going to those like not scary farm and stuff like that when it's that time that season. Because his first instinct is to hit back. If somebody jumps at him or tries to jump scare him, he hits, and that's what he's afraid of. Because that's the whole point of going to those things is them trying to scare you.
Yeah, especially like on a Halloween night or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to that. But yeah, I
Mm.
mean, I get it. But I was. It's not that I'm still trying to figure it out. I know what you mean when you say that you lie. It's you exaggerate a story, or like you're telling them a story and you make it believable,
Mhm.
and then at the end you're like, psych, or like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at. Yes, you said it all for me right there. Yeah,
Oh, so
I'm
like when
really
you
good
told
at
me that
that.
the taco combo was $10, and I was like, really? And you're like, no,
I'm like, no.
no, I believed you. Like, no. I'm like, is it? You're like, no. He just fucking laughed and laughed all night.
It was funny because I was watching your eyes go from this to like this.
Well, yeah, 'cause I mean, two tacos. No, it was three tacos and fries, right?
Yes.
When normally aren't those tacos like 99 cents or two for $1?
No.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not, babe. They don't do two tacos for $1 anymore.
Ah, this sucks.
Yeah. It's like a
Well,
dollar and some change per taco now.
oh yeah, yeah. I think you said it was like 125 or 129 or something like that.
Yeah.
'Cause I got like four of them that night. Your parents were looking at me like,
Hmm.
how many fucking tacos do you have in that bag? They kept looking at me, just pull them out, pull them out, pull them out.
Yes. Man, that place, that Mexican restaurant, man, like they tried pranking us, telling us it was
Yeah,
99 cents. And then when he ordered a asada, it was like fucking damn near $50.
$15. I'm like, hell nah.
Mm.
I can make my own asada tacos.
Mm. That was fucking bomb yesterday. That's what I had.
Man,
Yeah, I had two
I'm
beef
glad you were able to have
tacos.
them.
Hell yeah, it was fucking bomb. And I came home, made me some fries. Shit, man, I was set. And I
Mm,
had a dunks. Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
I can't
How
think
much of it?
of, huh?
Was, did you get a large or a small?
Small.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna
That
say
was
how
too
much
much
of it
sugar.
do you still have left?
No.
I know.
I
I
drink
thought it
it
was a
all.
large. That's what I was saying.
Nah,
I was gonna
no.
say how much of it.
If you were still here, I would get us a large, and I know you would have
Yeah.
finished it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Our children wanted it, so that's what I got us. It was good. They
How
loved
seems.
it. They were messy. They were slappy.
Yeah.
hmm
So we were gonna get into the pranking when it gets too far. We talked about too far is when people get hurt, but
Yeah.
what's the difference between someone taking a prank too far and it being cringy when it's not
Um.
funny?
When okay, well, there's this one that came out a few years ago when selfie sticks started to be a thing where people were out sightseeing at museums, parks, things like that. They would have
Mm.
selfie sticks, and there was a stupid ass motherfucker running around um with a metal cutter or something of that nature, and he
Oh,
was, like anybody that had a selfie stick, he was like, yeah, like he'd take that tool and
mm,
just like cut it in half, and then he'd run away like a fucking coward.
yeah,
And people are like, "What the fuck?" So I think that
yeah,
one, it's disrespectful. Like you're damaging other people's property, their
yeah,
cell phones. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like fuck the selfie stick. It's the person's personalized um
Well, yeah, their phone.
technology. Yeah, and those things aren't cheap. There was another one where some guy, like if there was a girl on her cell phone sitting at a bus stop, he just went up to her, took her phone out of her hand, and like he would either like stomp on it, throw it on the ground, or he would throw it in the water fountain. And they're just
Whoa.
like, what the fuck? And then he pulls out like a new iPhone and gives it to them. And some people were like, nah, fuck that.
Mhm.
They were just,
The Matrix. Now I can.
oh shit. Yeah, something popped up on the screen.
What it say?
I don't know. I'm sitting
Prank.
on the couch.
I pranked you, babe.
You better not. God. Can
Oh
you hear me,
no.
baby?
The Matrix
Bet,
got her.
bet,
Or maybe it's got me. Yeah.
baby. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. But
So you have me on your headphones then?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. I don't, you're,
I can hear you.
I feel like you're on a little delay hearing me.
No? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a little
I can hear
delay.
you.
Okay.
Is it a little hoarse?
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I fucking woke up like that one morning, and he's like, man, keep talking. And I'm like, no.
Mhm. Yes. No, you're gonna
No.
make me sound weird.
Mm,
Like I like little animals or something.
no, I'm talking about
I'm not into
Christiality.
bestiality, people.
Oh
I'm not. I'm not into bestiality.
my
I
God,
don't know.
don't
I just
say
like.
that on the cast.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Is that gonna get you
That's
canceled?
two words. That's two words that you said
What?
that you weren't supposed to say.
Which ones? You're gonna
I'll
repeat
text
them.
it. Hell no. Well, you just said the last one, so I don't have to say it right after you.
Okay.
But I'm texting it to you right now on IG.
Okay.
Okay, I
I'll
sent it to
see
you.
it.
I
I
sent it to
did?
you. Yes, you
Oh
did.
yeah,
You said
yeah.
it
Oh
twice.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen, if I don't show up in tomorrow's show, are you still gonna do shows every day?
Yes. I just missed
Yes.
yesterday. Yes.
Okay.
Why? You don't want to?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to every day.
Oh yeah, you said that. Well, I don't know if you
Yeah.
said it on the cast, but yeah, you told me that.
And then,
And
smart ass
then
me, I left my headphones at your house, so now I'm not mobile. Like when I'm doing stuff, I gotta be tied down with these wired headphones now, which sucks because they get tangled everywhere.
so that's the
You know what I
reason
really hate?
why you can't cast with
No,
me.
like just sometimes I got stuff I have to do.
Oh
Other times
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. So it just depends. That's why before, when it was like one day yes, one day no, or when it was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I would get everything done before, or I would do it after, and then or if not, I would leave it for the next day for Tuesday or Thursday. But it's okay. I don't have to be in every single show.
I know. It's
People
just
would like
sometimes
to.
I get lonely because it was
People
hard.
are
I
gonna.
mean, and you were here at my house.
Uh,
Like that was
I was
hard
outside,
doing
and you were
it.
like, "Babe, I miss you."
Yup,
And then I was
that
sitting
was
behind
hard.
you. You're like,
Mhm.
"No, you're not here." Oh. That leads us into the next segment. Is that a red flag?
What?
Being together and still missing each other, or like me being at your house and you're like, oh, but you're not with me on the show, but I'm still there. Is that a red
How is
flag? Like,
that?
are we too attached?
Oh my god.
I'm just asking.
No,
I'm not saying it is.
because well, all right. I'm pretty sure with people they would say that, but it's like they don't understand our living situation. So like we're
Mhm.
apart right now. Like we're not in the same state.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, like when you do activities together and the other person's not there, it's kind of like you're just used to it. Like you just get used to doing certain things together, activities together, and like I mean, of course, that person's your other half. Like that
Mhm.
person's your partner in the game. So I don't think that's a bad thing
12, 12,
because
12, 12, 12, 12.
is
Sorry,
it
12, 12. Yeah,
yes. Put it
12,
in the
12.
chat,
Okay.
babe. If you're in the chat.
I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'll
Oh
try.
no.
Did it go? Yes, it went. Okay, cool.
Yes, it did.
All right.
Yay. But no, I mean, I think it's okay for us to miss each other even if we live together for like 10 years.
Mhm.
Because like my parents, if they got separated for like a day and they just miss each other, and
Have
I
they
don't think that's
ever?
a bad thing. Yeah, there was a few times.
Uh,
Like of course when real life happens, like real uh health situations come about,
mhm.
when let's say my father's in the hospital and he has to stay overnight,
Yeah.
and my mom, like, she just really starts missing my dad and my dad starts missing my mom.
No.
So and having to leave because visiting hours is over with, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And like, yeah, like my parents don't sleep very well apart. So yeah. But no, I don't think that's a red flag. I think people, they just don't understand what it's like. They're just, you know, they're just gonna judge on
So,
that.
would it be a red flag if there was a couple that was in the same situation as us? Like they go through times where they're not together, and they would, if they say like, "Oh no, our time apart is a good break." Like, is that a red flag that they're okay with being apart?
Mm, I think it's okay to be okay being apart, but when you say things like that, like, "Oh, I need a break," like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Like, what about being with me makes you so stressed out. Like, what
Mhm.
am I doing when I'm with you that makes it so stressful? Like, fuck all that. You need a break?
Mhm.
Really? Yeah, like, oh man, like that's, yeah, I would be like, shit, okay, I need to reevaluate my whole fucking rest of my life without your stupid ass talking about needing a break.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's get into that. So I watched two TikToks, and at first it was funny, but of course when you watch the video even longer, like towards the end of the video, you're just like, whoa, 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 wait, whoa, whoa. Like, you're just okay, so the prank was the couples, they're in their vehicles, the bitch
Mhm.
is on the phone, and the prank is you're supposed to mention that you're pregnant as you're getting out of the car, and you're supposed to close the door on your mate.
No.
Like you're getting a reaction. So in the
Mhm.
video, I should have pulled it up, but in the video, yeah, like these bitches are on the phone, and they're just like, oh my god, like I thought I had COVID, but I took the test and I'm pregnant. And by the time they say that,
So
they're already closing the door, and their boyfriends are like, whoa, wait, what, pregnant? Like shit like that. So when I say um like red flags, there was like two or three of them that their reaction was kind of like, oh no, she did not just say that she's pregnant. Like, and it's, and a man's reaction, like, if he runs his vehicle into a fucking curb or hits another vehicle, how the man like throws, like, just puts their hands on their face like, oh my god, like that's what these guys are doing. Well, this one guy, he was like, oh dude, she did not just say that she's pregnant. Like he was all pissed off, like stressed out already. And the other one was what was the other one? Shit, I forgot the other one. Babe, are you there?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, while
um
you think about it and remember it, I don't trust those reaction videos. I don't like, cause I'm like, there's no way that you don't see the fucking phone right there, or the recording device, whether it's a dash cam or whatever. But it
right,
makes it
right,
sound and seem like the other person's in on it, so it's not like a real reaction to me. And I'm
right.
like, there's no
I
fucking way that you
agree.
don't see that shit. So
Mm-hmm.
then I'm questioning everything, and I'm like, I have trust issues. Damn it, can't do this. So yeah, I don't trust those. So those to me are cringy. To me, like the also the pranks ones that I've seen of like couples pranking themselves or each other inside the home. Like I'm sure you've seen the one where I don't know if it's paint or what the hell it is, but there's like a balloon and the husband shoots at it and it hits her. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
And they do this to each other inside the house, and I'm like, there's no way I could not be with someone that pranks me in my own fucking home. I can't relax at home. Fuck that.
Right, right. True that. Because then you're not going to want to be home.
Yeah.
And, knowing
And
that the cameras are rolling all the time.
yeah,
Just to get your reaction. Like a
right.
true
And for what?
reaction.
For the internet?
Yes.
It just
Entertainment.
doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Fuck all of it.
For a check. Fuck yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But
But
have you
I
remembered
want
which
to
one?
get back. Huh?
Have you remembered which one you were trying to think of?
Yeah. Where the girl says that, and then of course she gets out of the car, and he's like, whoa, wait. And then so, like, of course she closes the door, and you could tell that she's like walking away, and then like she's turning around because the guy, even though like the window, is closed, he's still like, mouthing, like, like he's still talking,
Mm-hmm.
and he calls her stupid.
Oh.
Like he was just like, wait, he's like, and then he's like talking to the window, and he's just like yeah, like come back here, stupid.
Oh shit.
And um and then there was this one, yeah, this is the last one, where the girl was like, she was just like, oh yeah, like I just found out I'm pregnant again. And then as she was getting out, he was just like, man, he's like, you're not pregnant. He's like, you just fat, or something like
You're
that.
cutting. You
Hmm.
cut off. What was it? That she's not pregnant. She's what?
Like he said, you're not pregnant, you're just fat.
Oh shit.
That's why I was
Yeah.
like, dude, like those are fucking red flags, bitch. Like if you're playing the music, listen to me. The When you're playing the video back to post it on TikTok, like that would hurt my feelings, and I wouldn't even post it.
Yeah.
Cause I would be like,
But see,
yo, you're calling me fat, you're calling me stupid, like I
that's what
don't
I'm saying.
know.
Like, is even the reaction a real reaction? Was it played out? Like, did they plan it? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think it's a natural reaction.
But
And then,
I believe that that's
well,
really how they're feeling. Like, like whether it be these couples or not, it's the fact that there's a lot of people around the world that have these same kind of reactions.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
hurtful. And it's just like, damn, that's who you're having a baby for?
you know,
Yeah, that just that was like mm-mm. Talk Going back to what you said where you have a camera inside the house. I don't know if this is real or not. I'm hoping it is a prank because I seen the bitch look at the camera at least twice, where the lady, the wife and the husband, they're chilling in the living room on different couches, and they had
mhm.
two children playing, and the bitch was on her phone. I think the dude was on his phone or he was watching TV, but one of the children said like, "Oh, daddy, mommy went to this guy's house,"
Oh
and
yeah,
I don't know if it like said they kissed or hugged or something. I don't remember, or maybe it was just, oh, we
I
went to
think the
this
kid
guy's
says,
house.
doesn't the kid say, "Mommy, when are we going back to that guy's house?"
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the dude was like, what did you say? And then that chick was like, oh, they didn't say nothing. Like I
Mm,
didn't hear them say nothing. Or and then she tried shutting the kid up with
yeah.
like, oh, don't tell daddy, or don't say that again. And then he was like,
Mhm.
no, like say it again. And then she was like, no, don't say it again. So they were confusing the hell out of this kid, whether it's a prank or
Mhm.
not, because the child doesn't
Yeah.
understand a prank. So the dude was, he told them to go to their room or whatever, and she's sitting there like you can, if you look at her on the video where she's on her phone, like she's closing out apps and shit, and she's
Mhm.
looking at the camera. So and
Mhm.
the dude was like, what the hell is he, the baby talking about? And then she's just like,
Yeah.
nothing. Like, oh my God. Like, you're tripping. Like, oh God, that shit fucking fit. Like, they're trying to play stupid right now.
Yeah.
But I really do hope that's a prank because, man, like, you got a mortgage. Looks like the dude
Mhm.
works hard. You got two babies. You got a nice looking house. You got nice things in your house. You got a camera in your house. And bitch, this is what you're doing. You got a whole ass fucking life, and you're visiting some other dude, and you come home
Okay,
chilling with this one.
but what if it's not a prank, but she fakes it like it is a prank just because she
Well,
got
cause
caught?
right, right. Then if homeboy was the one that aired it, I mean, shit, and this is you know who I'm talking about when I say this, but one of the YouTubers that I watch, where he was like, "Yo, get paid for your pain."
Yeah,
And so if homeboy uploaded that video, yeah, he's getting paid for his pain if with that TikTok check and the YouTube check.
yeah. Like the ones that catch their partners cheating and they post it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't agree with if the person that got caught is saying like, "Oh, it's just a prank." Like, don't like see, because that to me is like they're just using people doing stupid shit as a prank to get away with shit. That's I don't know. It's just it's weird.
Oh yeah, of
That's what I'm saying.
course.
If it's not meant to be funny, then it's not. It shouldn't be called a prank. It should be called something else, and I don't even know what. Like for instance, that one where the guy is reaching for something to, I don't know if it's like a fork or whatever, right? But he reaches over, and her phone is there. And her instinct is to get the phone. Like that reaction, the first one I saw was like, damn, that must suck. Like, yeah, it was not that it was a prank, but it was like, okay, that yeah, that's fucked up. But then I started seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, oh, people are just using this shit now, so it's fake. It's not even a real reaction.
Yeah.
So it stopped being funny. It became funny when they were reaching for food, and they were like, hell no, here's my phone. Take my phone, don't take my food. Fuck that. Then it became funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with fucking cameras inside the house, even if it is for safety reasons. I have ways to defend myself and defend my family. I don't need cameras. Because honestly, what are cameras gonna do? Like I've seen trials where the camera is what gets the person caught up, like celebrities and
Mm,
stuff. You see,
yeah.
it's weird because I do enjoy watching other people's living situations when it comes to like I like the fact that they were dumb enough to have a camera system inside the house and we get an inside look at it. But again, for me, it's like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put a camera system in my house. Even outside, like I really don't want it outside either, but I tolerate it more. Baby?
Mm, mm-hmm.
Oh. So what was the red flags part? Was that for the pranks or was that for just red flags?
um, man, like all of it. That's all red flags to me. Um, Another thing that I don't like, I didn't save the video. I didn't like the video either, but it was this one where you guys will probably see it if you haven't seen it already, but it's a grandmother uh taught like, I guess she called it like a like immediate meeting or something like that, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna fucking search for it and it's gonna pop up. But it's called immediate meeting, and it's a grandmother recording, like she has a camera pointed at her grandkids. They're two little twin boys. They are so adorable. And like she was telling them that, like, oh, you guys were just supposed to be here for a little bit. I tried calling your parents and they're not picking up the phone. I don't know where they went, but you guys are supposed to go home today, and you guys are supposed to be out of my house because grandma's gonna kick back and enjoy her wine, but your grandmother can't chill out because you guys are still here. And these little boys, like, they're just looking at her like like they're fucking
Mm,
like 2 3 years old,
yeah.
and she's like talking to them like that. And one of them was like, where did they go? Like, I think he asked, he's like, where did they go? And then she's just like, I don't know, but they're supposed to be over here picking you up, and grandma can't enjoy her time because you know, like she's stuck here with you guys. And then when one of them tried talking to her, she told them to shut up.
What the heck? And all
And
this was
I
for a
took
prank?
it, yeah. Well, probably okay. I'm taking it as that she's trying to prank them, because
Hmm.
in the comments, people were laughing. Like people are like, "Oh my god! Like this is so funny. This is so hilarious," and like putting laughing emojis and things like that. But it's kind of like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it was just like I'm feeling for the children. You know, I'm feeling for the boys, and they're just yeah, you know, yeah, I don't know. I just what how the fuck do these people think that it's okay that yeah, you're the adult, yeah, you're the parent, but it's like you're humiliating these kids. You're showing their
Traumatizing them.
faces because on YouTube, when you upload a video, it'll ask you if this if the video is made for children, or uh does your video have children in it? And if it has
Hmm.
children in it, you have to get their parents permission to show
Yeah.
these children's faces. And if you don't have permission, you have to blur out the children's faces. Now, I know this was on TikTok and not on YouTube, but you are showing children's faces for them to be recognizable by perverts,
Mhm.
because you're fucking up their privacy at a young age, and that's
Yeah.
humiliation. She was humiliating her own grandbabies. And, you
For
know,
laughs in the comments.
hmm?
I said for laughs in the comments.
Yes. And these people were like, oh my God, like, this is so funny. Like, this is so cute. And it's like, these babies were really confused because they, you know, it's almost like, okay, their grandmother's not dependable because she wants grandma time with her wine.
Mhm.
And I didn't find that shit funny at all. That's traumatizing for a kid.
Yeah.
They, even though they don't understand it, but yo, in a year or two, when they start understanding TikTok, because there are videos of children that, you know, they get put on TikTok, uh, you know, in the very beginning, and you're actually, you know, a year or two goes by, and you come across a video, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I remember this child when she was just a baby. Oh my gosh, she's getting so big. And like they're starting to understand that when you whip out the camera, they start like you know, acting. They start
Yeah.
posing. They start like, you know, getting all cutesy and showing off, getting a big ass head at fucking 7 years old, you know,
Mhm.
talking back to their parents, thinking that it's comedy, that it's funny. So now you have these kids that are acting out, but these are toddlers. They
Yeah.
don't understand what grandma's doing. And it was so fucked up when they were trying to ask her, like, you know, like, what's going on, and she's like, shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I'm
That's too
pretty
far.
sure, like in other videos, people are like, oh, yeah, like that's black culture. That's black family. That's black love. That's tough love. And it's like, we are living in a times where we're not living in a depression. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no cause reason for that kind of attitude towards your own family, to toddlers. I can
Yeah.
understand if it was like to a teenager trying to discipline them, that hey, you don't act up to your grandparents, you don't act up to your grandmother, you know, whatever. But why even post that too anyway?
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna turn on the camera like, oh, I'm gonna discipline this boy, I'm gonna discipline this girl, and then like humiliate them in front of all their friends that all have cell phones, they all have a TikTok account, they all go to the same fucking school, and they find your shit floating around, and
Mm,
then they get bullied, and then they're thinking of, like offing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I don't have any fucking tolerance for that shit. And it's like, these are parents, these are adults that are doing these to these children, and then
yeah,
discipline them and then post it.
that's
Oh,
why I don't
that's
agree
gonna
with
teach
people
them
getting paid.
discipline, huh?
That's why I don't agree with people getting paid off of content on social media. I've never agreed with it because there's like content creators that are like showing you hacks and showing you things that are gonna better you. Then yes, okay, they should get paid for their time, for their tips and stuff like that. But people doing stupid shit to get recognition, to get paid, they shouldn't get paid for that. They shouldn't be getting sponsors. Like the one, and I don't know if it's supposed to be a prank or what the hell it's supposed to be, but the one with the people that throw cheese on their babies, that's borderline
Oh
abusive to
yeah.
me because the kid has no idea what the hell is going on, and you see it in their reaction, and it's like people are fucking laughing and shit. It's like, dude, do you not fucking see that this is wrong? But people are still doing it, and I know that there was an uproar, and there was people that were saying that they don't agree with it, and then it became popular again, and now I have to fucking see it in my feed all the time too. So I'm like, man, fuck the internet. Internet.
Internet.
When it comes to kids, they shouldn't. I don't even think they should be featured on anybody's videos. Because, like you said, there are perverts out there that all they do is like sit around waiting to see a kid on social media, and the kid doesn't even have to be doing anything provocative or anything for them to get off on it, and that's what's sickening. And the fact that people, their parents, their grandparents, their family members are putting them out there, not thinking that someone out there is sitting there like doing stuff to themselves, to the images of these kids. That's I don't understand how they don't see that, especially with the times that we live in. All these shows and movies that talk about it, like they're showing us. I don't know if you never seen that movie, huh? The Sound of Freedom.
No.
In the beginning, like they show things that I didn't even imagine that that's how they would get kids, and I was like, damn, this is crazy. Like kids are not safe anywhere, and I'm
That
just
is just so sad.
yeah. But it's
It's
also reality.
heartbreaking.
Yes, it is.
Yes. You know,
It's also reality. Like I
oh
said.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say those things should teach us, not fucking want us, like not make us want to be like, oh, I should put my kid here. I should do this with my kid. Like it shouldn't be about fame and money. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that, like how can you, I can't imagine like having our children just here, and like me scrolling TikTok, seeing cheese being thrown at a baby, at a toddler, and just being like, just spruced up, and be like, oh my god, that is so funny, and I want to do that, I want to go viral,
Mhm.
and then just get up from where I'm sitting at, walk to my fucking refrigerator, digging through
Mhm.
the drawers to pull out a slice of cheese, and getting my camera out, opening the app, pressing record, and recording myself with cheese in hand,
Mhm.
walking up to our children and fucking just throwing the cheese, and just whatever child it lands on in the face, and them just being like, what the fuck? And then me just
Mhm.
laughing about it and turning off the camera, tapping on the TikTok app and posting it, And my children
Yeah.
are sitting there in a row, like confused, and the child that has the cheese on his forehead is like crying because it's almost like he's going to be thinking that I'm mad at him because I threw
Mhm.
something and at him.
Yeah.
And all the rest of our children just being like, "Yo, is mommy mad?"
Yeah.
And all of them are scared. And I'm over here, posting shit on fucking TikTok and just hoping that it goes viral and just, oh my god, like that's just, and taking it back to that. I found a video. I'm pretty sure I shared it, but this was like, I don't know when it first went started being a trend, which was a couple months back, maybe a year ago, that there were some psychologists, doctors that they actually bring children into the world. They
Mhm.
were being interviewed, and they said that that's dangerous to do to a child, to an infant, a toddler, and even down to like the nerves in the head.
Mhm.
um what was it, like early stages of something, I forgot what they call it, but you are embedding trauma in these children,
Yeah.
where they're not gonna like cheese, for one. They're gonna be looking at you sideways all the time. They're gonna
Mhm.
have trust issues. They're not gonna want to eat. You actually, like, depending on where the cheese lands, like you can actually like fuck up their eyesight.
Yeah.
They're gonna start having or developing ticks. Well, they'll start ticking. um just shit like that. Like, there was a child that went through that, and this child has a hard time swallowing his food.
Mhm.
So, and this is because of a fucking, you throwing a slice of cheese at your child. Now
Yeah.
you have a lifelong, I don't know if you should call it illness or whatever, but now you got doctor bills
Yeah.
because of your shitty choices of wanting to throw cheese at your child. I feel sorry
Yeah.
for the baby, because the no child, man, you did this to your child, and now you got to pay for it out of pocket. But that's a lifelong, everything's gonna scare them. Any loud crash noise, thump, and they're jumpy all the time, like they're trembling all the time. Like, you did that to
Yeah.
them.
That's what
So,
they're seeing as.
mm-hmm,
That's
that's
yeah.
what's sad to me. But and that's not funny. Like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's abuse.
Yeah. I did too. I didn't even laugh. I was just like, that's stupid. Like, what the fuck? How do people find this funny?
Oh my god, you're a fucking parent. Like a parent should see that, like, in other parents, like, yo, that's abuse. I would
Mhm.
never do that to my child. Like that. That's, I would say, the correct response. But you have these stupid ass people, like, they're just, oh, it's not a big deal and blah blah blah. It's like one of those parents that, like, when you're a first time parent, you're on edge. When you're a first time parent, you're just like scared to death of them getting hurt, falling, hurting themselves, doctor visits, um, a broken arm and a cast, things like that. Like, you're just,
Mhm.
allergies, um, but when you're on your fifth child, you're just like, whatever, get up, dust yourself off, but they're doing this to their own kids. Like, it's not the outside world doing this. Like, this is actually abuse within the home. I can't. But that's just that's not a funny prank. It's not funny. That's abuse, and you should be locked up. Something needs to happen. Put a camera inside your house.
No.
And yeah, and you'll be analyzed on how you treat your children inside the home. Like, damn, a fucking ankle bracelet. Put a fucking camera everywhere.
No.
But if people want to talk shit about privacy, like, yo, you're airing it. You put it on TikTok, and now you're concerned about privacy because what, bitch, you got caught. uh
No.
Anyways, yeah, there's this huh.
I might have to leave for a little bit.
Oh
What
no,
is
is
it?
it time?
No.
Oh
What
shit.
is it with my deliveries? Why is it? Why am I having issues with deliveries?
Is that why you're leaving?
Yeah, 'cause it looks like they left it at my neighbor's house.
Oh my god, you
A
better run out
neighbor's
there and
house.
get it.
Yeah, if it's not already gone.
Oh hell
Damn it.
no. Yeah, you
I
better
don't
go right
understand.
now.
All right. Are you gonna keep going?
No, I'm pretty much done. So, but thank you for
Okay.
joining me on this panel, baby. And I hope you get your
Thank you for
groceries. Let
having
us
me.
know.
No, it's not even groceries. It's Amazon package.
Oh
Something
shit.
else.
It better fucking be there.
It's at my neighbor's house. I can see the picture.
I know,
I'm
but
like, how?
they better not have taken it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, dum dums. All right. They're not professional like us. We triple
Yeah.
check the address.
Yes, we
All
do.
right, baby. Thank you for
And
having me, and I'll hit you up after.
okay, baby.
I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
And that was just right. So, yeah, you know what? I think I did save a few of these prank videos, and if I did, I will definitely drop them in the description. But let me know, like, how do you guys feel about these so-called pranks? Like, is it abusive? Are we tripping? Like, what's going too far? Like, what's a really good prank? Just anything that has to do with pranks, drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat, and let us know. And if you guys got links for us, go ahead and drop those too. And yeah, maybe we'll. Rob's in the chat. He said, "Boo that guy." No, no, they love you. They just don't want to admit it. But yeah, let us know, man, because that's these pranks are just they're just getting too out of control, man. Like, people, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's just getting to the point where it's abusive and dangerous. So let us know. But if you're listening to us live, thank you so much. And if you're listening to us on a playback, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And we will check you guys back here tomorrow, right here on the Why Run Podcast Live. You guys have a wonderful, safe, beautiful evening. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.